welcome back to our channel. So today we decided to do a little Valentine's Day look for you, a little sultry, a little soft. So if you want to watch us get these looks, just make sure to keep watching.
What kind of Valentine's Day look are you doing?
I think I'm gonna go for the more like sweet, glowy, more like not natural, but just like the more like
Softer.
soft. That's the word. What kind are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go for more sultry poultry. That's what we were laughing about before this. Like, what kind of look are you gonna do? Just kind of more like sultry poultry look is what I'm going for. So I just put a little bit of this Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in Oyster. Because, you know.
Do you use primer?
Sometimes.
Oh, wow, that stuff's pretty.
For this one, greased up fried chicken.
When we were pregnant, we used to send pictures of of our like bellies. So we would like put
Lotion
on all
them
the
up,
lotion
yeah.
and like oil on our bellies, and she'd always send me pictures like greased up like a turkey tonight. just makes me turkey basting. Used to make me laugh so hard. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Radial Illuminating Glow Primer. I just put that on all over my face.
Oh yeah. Jump right into the foundation. I'm using the, of course, Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer.
And I've been playing with this Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. I got it at Ulta the other day.
You like it?
Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I've broken out a little bit. I'm not sure if that's because of the foundation or just
Life.
life lately, so.
Did not wake up like this. And then I'm just gonna, blend it in with an off-brand beauty blender that I got on Amazon. The thing with beauty blenders is you have to get them damp.
Yeah.
You cannot go at it with a dry
Beauty blender.
That's not how they're designed.
And you have to take care of them too. Like if you're gonna use any kind of sponge, you have to wash it regularly. It's a sponge, so it's automatically gonna absorb some of your products. But it can get really dirty and hold a lot of bacteria.
Don't get played though, because Beauty Blender sells like a special cleaning liquid.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like anytime you're at a hotel, grab the little bars of soap that they have, because that just like regular glycerin soap works so good to clean your beauty blenders.
Yep.
And yeah, if you're already in the hotel, just grab them and use that instead.
So I'm just like really pressing my foundation in
with
wearing as much coverage as I am with this foundation and this look. I just don't want it to look cakey. So you really have to press. You don't want to ever pull or swipe with a beauty blender. You really want to do these small little dabbing motions.
And then because my eyes are super dark right now, I'm gonna go in with actually like a peach toned concealer first. Which when I layer the other one on top, it'll just help kind of brighten them up a little bit. And this one's this one is the Bright Future Gel Cream Concealer in Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap. It's a fun thing to say.
So I'm using the Born This Way. This is the light nude concealer.
Oh yeah, I'm using that one.
I'm doing that a little bit underneath my eyes, but I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of a lighter concealer just to kind of brighten it up a little bit more. Just trying to kind of match my concealer to my foundation. This is the lighter one.
What
the
color is that? Oh,
shape tape.
No,
Not the tape shape, it's the shape
tape.
This is in Fair Neutral. Dabbing a little bit right in there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm using the Huda Beauty baking powder in Kunafa. Is that how you spell it?
Mufasa.
Kunafa.
Do you like Valentine's Day?
I mean, it's definitely not my favorite. What about you?
I mean, I think I think I liked it when I was younger. 'Cause, you know, like you're in school and like the anticipation of like getting something from your significant other.
2 for
But
me.
then I got older.
1 for Gretchen Wiener.
2 for me, 1 for Gretchen Wiener. But then as I got older, I just realized it's just like another reason to spend money.
I know.
And I love my husband. I just, you know, we usually just go out. Like we usually just go to dinner or something. I try not to make like flowers and chocolates and
Mine usually works on Valentine's Day, so
yeah.
We don't usually go out, but
I'm just
fine.
setting my makeup with my Born This Way powder.
All right. And I'm going to use this classic Anastasia contour kit. And first I'm going to go in and just kind of brighten up my under eyes some more. Like that. Where do you guys go out to eat?
One year we went to Taco Bell. But usually we go to like a nice I mean, is Old Spaghetti Factory, do you know, have you heard of that place?
Is that place still open?
I don't think so. I don't even know if it's like really that nice, but we would go there. We went there like every year for
Really?
ever. Yeah, it was like our place, and then they closed. So,
Yeah,
and now we have a
that
kid.
place is still open. Look, I'm not mad about Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Honey, if you're watching, grab some Taco Bell on the way home from work on Valentine's Day. I will not be mad about that at all.
I do remember one year for Valentine's Day, Derek went to like all of my favorite places and got all of like my favorite foods.
That's so sweet.
And then we had those for dinner. It was really fun. It was a lot of junk food and a lot of fast food, but okay, I'm gonna do my brows. I have been using this new NYX Fill and Fluff chocolate eyebrow pencil. I don't know. Look at that applicator.
I love
Do you
that
like
one.
those?
Yes.
I don't know how. So like,
I love it.
it's got this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but it's like a triangle applicator top.
It's so good. I
and
love
then
it.
it has a little. Look at this little baby brush.
Oh, mine didn't have that. That must be a new feature on
So
it.
you know, anytime you get a new product, you have to learn how to use it. So that's where I'm kind of at right now. But I usually just use pencils to kind of give my brows some shape, and then I fill it in with my Anastasia brow pomade.
To really get that double chin, get it right, get it tight.
Get it right. Get
Also,
it right. Get it tight.
I'm gonna have to apply some self tanner because this is turning out a little bit dark. That's okay, we'll fix that later. I'm not gonna worry about it. And then sometimes to kind of sharpen out that contour, just really get in there with some lighter powder. There we go. Okay, now for the nose. Nose now. Give me a few minutes. Nose. Ooh. Nose of the future coming at ya. Is that the one? Yeah. So, start with the bottom. Create a little shadow there. And just go right up. Get the narrowest portion. Yeah, I'm totally getting sick. I can like
Feel it?
Yeah.
Fill it in your giblets. I don't know where I got that, but someone said it. Either someone said it to me, or it's from a movie. I don't know.
Well, I am getting sultry poultry, so I have some giblets. I actually got a lot of giblets happening.
Giblets too.
And I just kind of really get like the whitest part of my nose down here. Oh yeah, a lot thinner. I also like to take it right underneath my lip. Make those up here a little bit fuller.
Woo.
Just going a little
Fuego.
Fuego. Okay. that is done. Time to highlight. Ochre. I can't do that thing where they say ochre. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't like roll my tongue, which makes it hard to learn Spanish because it's a lot of rolling your tongue. So I've been trying to work on my Spanish.
I was watching Spanglish last night, and it was where they're sitting at the table, and she's like trying to tell her flor, and she's like flor, and I'm like, I've never related more in my whole life. Like
I cannot do that.
Struggle.
Is it just practice?
I don't know. I just like I don't have. I mean, gotta get creative with your tongue. That sounds really dirty.
So it's not that kind of channel. So I'm gonna be doing, since I'm doing a sultry look, I'm gonna make sure I really highlight my inner corners so that I don't look, hope not.
Do you know what's popping through my head? Like you're like blasting through your makeup and I'm over here like on my eyebrow stare. Have you ever seen those memes where it's like 1 hour later? That's how I feel right now. Just like over here like brow.
Brows take a long time. I honestly hate doing my brows. That's why I save them for like almost the last step in my makeup because I hate
They really
doing
do.
them.
Yeah, they really do take a while.
So annoying.
It's like that and eyeliner.
I mean, honestly, all you girls out there that did not grow up in the 90s,
Clucking.
man, you just have it easy. Like,
you should
just be waking up every day really thankful that you have your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Because now women like me are paying a lot of money for microblading and tattoos. And have you seen those eyebrow extensions or like the wigs, like the glue-on eyebrows that are like the wigs, like the sewn-in wigs? They have eyebrows.
What's with the like eyebrow? Is it eyebrow vinyl or I don't know?
What is that?
There's some new thing that people are doing that I'm very curious to look into.
Okay. What are you doing? Contour?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to contour. My eyebrows are done. I think.
I'm like shaking the table. So I'm going in with blush. You know I get down with a good coral peachy blush.
I'm just using my Anastasia Cappuccino bronzer. It is a little bit dark for me, but I'm a little tan right now, so it works.
It's funny when you're on camera, like sometimes we do like Facebook Lives and stuff for our job too. Yeah. And it's funny because you're so tempted to not use your regular voice. Like you're so tempted to use your customer service voice. You guys know what I'm talking about. And it's just like, in reality, I know I sound like a man.
See, and I just feel like I sound like a
derp.
I have a high pitched voice. Every time I hear myself, like I used to hate listening to my voicemail because I have to listen to my own voice, and it'd just be like, oh, you're so annoying. But it is hard when you're on camera to not try and like change the sounds of your words.
Okay, what should I do next? Let's start with the shadow. So I'm going to just like apply a base, and I'm actually just using a contour cream to apply the glaze. Apply the glaze for the basting.
I will be
basting in my glaze.
In my glaze.
So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this to kind of set the darker powder that I'll be using. And since I don't do my eyes like first, like all these makeup artists do, I really, when you do like a dark shadow, you want the eyeshadow to stick to something so that it doesn't like fall out all underneath your eyes. Then that's a real mess trying to clean that up.
Especially when you're doing like a smoky look. So I just took my bronzer brush, and this is just kind of like a little hack that I do when I'm trying to lightly kind of give my nose some shape, is I just pinch it, so I make it kind of thin, and then I just run it along the sides of my nose. If I'm not sure of my nose contouring abilities that day.
Now, I'm going straight in with a color called Smoked. It's really dark. And I always do my under eyes first. I don't know why, it just speaks to me.
Okay, I'm just doing like a kind of like a mauve-y blush color. This is from Bare Minerals. It's called Glee. It's, I don't know if they even carry this anymore, but it's a very mauve-y kind of pinky color, which I think will look really pretty for this more sweet, soft look.
Ooh. And then I'm just gonna kind of buff that out underneath. Then I'm gonna go in with an actual black. I mean, we're getting real sultry up in here. Okay, so this one's called Punk. It's from the Tartist palette, which is my like go-to.
I'm gonna try something new today. So I saw this while I was walking through Target this morning. It is from Makeup Obsession. It's called Love Is My Drug. I mean, Valentine's Day, duh. But it has all these like really pretty pink mauve and a little bit of like shimmer sparkle. So we're gonna play around with this one a little bit. Just gonna go in with like a clean fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of, let's do a little bit of this Fancy. You're so fancy. And I'm just gonna put that on the outer corner and in my crease.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna buff that out. All right, now we're going in for the real thing. The real thing. Here we go.
Doing the black.
Woo. Now, a lot of people will tell you, do not do a heavy, sultry eye with a red lipstick. But you know what? I don't really follow too many rules in life. So why start now?
Yep. Make your own rules.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Fancy and put it underneath my eyes.
So soft.
Soft and pretty.
I'm just working it from the outer corner kind of in. And then I'll buff it all out.
I feel like when you're doing a well put together look, you really have to make like the eyeshadow underneath your eye. Just gonna blend out. Stop.
So putting that base on my eyelid really helped with like not having the fallout underneath. So there's not, you know, a bunch of cleanup to do. See that it's all kind of sticking to it. I'm gonna come in, just kind of buff that out a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna take this color called Crush. It's like a pearly color, and I'm gonna put that just on the center of my lids.
It always makes me think of that turtle on Nemo.
Ooh, Crush.
I really hope that, like,
their movie.
No, I hope that, well, I mean, I would totally be into that. I hope that Mateo gets into like Toy Story or like Nemo or like a fun movie soon. I mean, like, we are on Peppa Pig on repeat, and I have seen every episode 5 million times. I'm just really trying to get him onto something else right now.
Yeah. We just run through an array of shows. It's like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Yeah, I think he's kind of over Mickey Mouse.
I know, I think Beckett is too. You can only watch Monster Musical so many times.
I know. That really is the best one, though.
It really is. Just applying that Crush with like my finger. Sometimes when you use your ring finger on those like shimmery shadows, you can kind of get a little bit more of like a denser pigment. A brush will lay it down, but if you want something a little more,
okay,
use your finger.
there. Then I'm just gonna go in with this color called Bold from the same palette. And just kind of blend out that dark shadow into a little bit lighter. A smoky eye is quite an undertaking.
It really is.
I don't know why I decided to do this.
So it looks so good.
But I do love a good smoky eye. Like, it always reminds me of the models from like the 90s. Like those big, like nude, taupey lips and like the smoky eye.
Yes.
They were all so pretty.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna take my Jaclyn Hill palette, and there's no colors. Like, oh, they're on the back. Just kidding. I'm gonna take In Light, this really like kind of iridescent white looking color. I'm just gonna pop that into the corners of my eye.
Okay, and I'm just gonna dust off any remaining follow. And then I'm just gonna hit my inner corners one more time so that they really pop. And there's actually this color called Classic, or no, sorry, not Classic, it's called Vintage, in the same palette that really helps to like, bam, brighten that up.
Ooh,
okay. See, you can do it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's totally it. I can't.
Hey. Okay. I'm gonna do some liner.
All right.
I'm gonna do some liner.
Feeling good about this. Feeling real good, you guys, about this look right now. Obviously, it's not Valentine's Day when we're filming this, so most likely, again, like any Saturday, I'll go to Target. I'll be
looking like a snack.
Yeah, I'll be looking like a sultry poultry snack. Oh gosh. Okay, so I think I'm going to attempt my brows next. I hate doing my brows. It's pretty much the worst thing for me. Oof. So I'm gonna go into my Milani Brow Fix kit.
Just gonna use my coffee as a little stand.
Oh, that reminds me.
I have to be like really close up to do my liner.
You know what? Women should get like a tax credit
for all the makeup that we buy.
All the makeup and like body products and don't be trying to give me that, oh well, you guys could go without makeup or not buying all that. No, you can't.
Nope.
Sure can't.
Makeup.
You know what it requires to look like a normal human being on a daily basis.
And I like the way I look with makeup. Like that is when I look at myself in the mirror and I have makeup on, like it does so much for my confidence and for like, it does a lot for me. It's not for anybody else. It's solely, I think, like it's just become more for just me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like my makeup has always been about me.
Yep.
It's like, you know, your artistic side and
It's
creating
another
different
level
looks.
of expression, yeah.
And it does make you feel more confident. Everyone's like that. Other people are super minimal with their makeup, and that's
I love that.
amazing. And however you feel confident, with or without it. I just like to really pack it on.
Me too.
I feel like I maybe should have, like in another life, I was a complete drag queen. I mean, that's my status.
I love watching
With makeup.
drag queen makeup. It's like my favorite. Can I have
It's
a little
so
makeup wipe?
fun to like watch their techniques.
I know. They do, it's magical. The things that they do. Ugh. Goals. When did you first start wearing makeup?
I'd probably say I really got into it at like 13. My mom used to always tell me she'd catch me like in her makeup bag when I was a toddler. And I would like put stuff all over my face and get into it and play with it.
Yeah.
Not like how toddlers do these days.
Yeah.
Doing like full faces of makeup, but
toddler comes out with like full contour and highlight.
Yeah. Like not quite like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I had like lipstick smudged all over my face, but I was just like so intrigued by it. And then my best friend in junior high, we just like both loved makeup. And so we would go to the mall, or we would go to like Barnes and Noble and read the makeup books. And I just really got into it like around 13, I think.
Yeah.
What about you?
So I grew up in a really conservative household, and which you know, but like I think I got a little bit of some Mary Kay products from my sister-in-law when I was like 14 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I turned 16, I was allowed to get my ears pierced and like start wearing nail polish and stuff.
Ooh.
So I think around 16, like I really started to kind of like push my parents to let me wear makeup. And I probably made some poor makeup choices, you know.
For sure.
But
We all did.
I think it was like 15, 16.
That's one thing I'm super, well, not one thing. It's one of the things I'm super grateful for about my mom. Like, she never made us feel limited on our look or like how we
She
wanted to
encouraged that
express
expression.
ourselves. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I had every hair color under the sun. I like shaved half of my head at one point. Well, like the bottom half.
Yeah.
I was like such a little skater girl at one point, so I did that. Like she never, I try all sorts of makeup looks, and she was always so supportive of just like, do your thing, you know?
See,
Express yourself.
your mom's so nice.
She's so sweet. I love her.
Yeah, if I ever have girls, I definitely want to have those conversations with them, you know, and encourage some of that expression early on.
I mean, hell, even with Mateo, like,
Yeah.
and it's so funny because my sister, she'll, you know, my nephew, he likes to color his hair blue or purple or
I
teal.
love that.
And she's just like, yeah, whatever you want to do.
Go for it.
And he's super artsy. Like, he's just always drawing, or like, I mean, he does origami for goodness sake. So I just love him, and he's like always wanting to express himself, and I love that.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you can't, it's not healthy to like,
Repress that.
yeah, if a kid wants to express themselves.
Go for it.
Uh-huh.
I know, I have a feeling that Beckett's gonna like, even now, like you guys saw in the last video, like he loves to pick up my makeup brushes, but in the morning, if I sit on the floor, he will come over and it's just like, look at all my makeup, and then he'll grab brushes and he wants to put it in like the powder and wants to put it on my face.
So cute.
I mean, if we can make a profession out of this, he could essentially do my makeup every day.
Mm-hmm.
We come
You
over,
can do
like,
my makeup.
yeah, I'll be like, we're gonna go to work and you're gonna do all the women's makeup.
All right. I need to find, there it is, NYC liner. And I also have to get a little more close to do this, because this liquid liner, you can't, you know, play around.
Yeah. I had a little oops on mine, but whatever, we're just going, we're just moving forward.
Yeah.
No sense in stopping, no sense in redoing it, just keep going.
Takes so much concentration.
It really does.
Liquid liner is just...
Okay. Just finished my lashes, or my lashes with my L'Oreal. Ride or die right here. Ride or die.
Cute, but they just shed everywhere.
Oh, actually, before I do my lashes, so I've got this NYX, a bit jelly. It's a gel illuminator.
Oh yeah.
Look at-
Ooh, that's
look at that.
so pretty.
I know, isn't that fun? I've had it
That's
for a while.
So pretty.
But I'm gonna put a little bit of that on with my finger.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna line the bottom. Sorry, I have to block my face for a minute.
Can you guys see that? Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. It's kind of that like bluish holographic kind of effect. Oops. Just kind of fun.
Little zhuzh.
Yep, little zhuzh.
Oh yeah.
Then I'm gonna put a little bit on my nails.
So pretty. So who's your favorite like YouTuber makeup artist?
Probably Desi.
I know.
I love Desi Perkins. She's
really the ultimate for me.
I love her. I also really love Nicole Guerrero. I've watched her for like
Yeah, you've watched her for a long time.
I love her.
I'm just gonna curl lashes.
Who do you love?
Desi. She's like my number one.
She's just so great. Her and Katie.
Mm-hmm. They're so funny.
They're just so cute.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna do eyeshadow now. Eyeshadow. Can I get my life together? Mascara. And I did not bring some lashes out of my room, so I'm just gonna really coat these. I like to do a little over and under situation.
Oh, it's been so long since I did lashes. This is gonna be interesting.
I think if I was doing like a nude lip with this look, I would have gone for like a wing.
Oh, I don't think I even brought my glue. I wonder if my glue's in my bag.
Do you want me to go grab mine? We'll just cut this up.
Okay, so I've just got these little flirty, fluffy minky lashes that I'm gonna put on.
Find that brush I was using. No, I can't find it because I got a little bit of mascara up there. Okay. Other eye.
It's been so long since I did lashes. Whew.
Is it giving you some anxiety?
My hands are just like shaking, you know.
Do you use that lash glue?
Yeah.
The Duo?
Mm-hmm. It's my favorite.
Which lashes are you using?
So these are just like minky ones.
Oh, you already said that.
Yeah, that I've had for forever. But they're like fluffy and like double layered, so they kind of look like lash extensions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're getting there. Just get those lined.
I'm just getting my lashes coated with some glue. Let that sit for a minute. That's like the trick to lashes.
Yes.
You have to like
let it get tacky.
Yeah, you can't rush it. Because if you rush it, then you're gonna be in trouble.
I was
trying to think of something clever.
If you rush it, then you're
gonna crush it. No, you're not gonna crush it.
You're not gonna crush it. And do the opposite of crushing it.
Your lashes will be like slipping and sliding on your eyeballs all night long, and you're gonna be so uncomfortable.
Also, a good pair of tweezers.
Yeah.
To apply them. They do have those like lash ones that grip it, but I just have like a pair of tweezers.
I've always just used like a regular pair of tweezers, but you can find yourself a pair of those things. How do people wear, I mean, have you ever worn like eyelashes every single day?
Mm-mm.
I know some people who do that every day, and I'm just like, holy cannoli.
That's too much effort for me.
It's a lot. Okay, so I got my other lash kind of cut down I think this one's now ready. So just pick it up.
All right, so let's see. Before I do, since I'm really wanting to be sultry poultry today and based, I'm just gonna do a little more liquid highlight right there. Let's do that with the other end of my beauty blender. I really had to get fast at that because it was like trying to set. Oh yeah, feeling real poultry-ish right now. Really greased up. Skill. Okay, then for the red color, my bag of tricks. So the thing about red lipstick is it tends to get on your teeth. So if I'm doing a red, I really like to do a liquid matte, and I do love my Kylie Jenner liquid matte lipsticks. So I'm gonna go in.
Good liquid lip.
This one is Mary Jo K, one of the originals.
I didn't have quite enough glue the first time, so we just pulled those right off, and we're gonna try it one more time. I'm gonna come home after this, and Derek's gonna be like, "Who are you?" I haven't seen
He
you
should
in
take
like
you out to lunch or something.
2+ years. I know. Take me out for some Chick-fil-A.
All right, so I'm just gonna let that dry. So I use the LA Girl lip liner in Sexy Red. Excuse me. Whoop. And then the Mary Jo K. Mary Jo K, is that what it was?
Mary Jo K?
Yeah, Mary Jo K.
Mary Jo K.
So one last little zhuzh I'm gonna do to be real sultry poultry is, I have this Stila Gold Goddess. It's like a little glitter situation. I'm just gonna put a little right there. Not very much. This stuff does the same thing. If you apply too much, it gets real crusty. So you wanna use it sparingly. And no Valentine's Day look is complete without fragrance.
Ooh, yes.
Perfume, and you reminded me when you had yours.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna do a little
Finish with your look.
Yes. So I'm going to use one of my favorites that I think is pretty sultry. It's the Miss Dior, which I do love. A little there, a little there.
I got this new Lancome Idole.
What is it called?
It's called Lancome Idole.
Idole?
Idole. And it smells so good. It's on my hands.
Ooh, that smells
it's
so
like sweet.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
So
perfect
sweet,
for your
sweet.
look. All right, let's take this out.
I finally got my lashes to kind of work, so they're just drying. But man, pinky, we'll just do pinky nude. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. Sorry, this lash is like driving me crazy. This stuff is Longwear lip gloss. It has tons of pigment,
really?
and I love it. Yeah, it's like, and it kind of, it's like a little tacky, which I like.
Like the MAC lip gloss.
Uh-huh.
I do love that. Has to be a little tacky if you want it to last. Yeah. Ew.
Your eyes just pop. Pop, pop, pop.
I have like this little piercing, and it always gets covered in makeup too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I think that's our finished look.
this is the finished look. I'm quite pleased.
So pretty.
I feel like we should go somewhere.
I
We're
know.
so dolled up. Look at that
I
wing.
remember the last time I wore lashes.
Oh my gosh. Got the sultry look, and then you have the more soft, sweet glam look.
Glam.
So choose whichever one you're vibing with, but
Make sure you like this video.
yes, like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what else you want to see. Hope this Valentine's Day inspo gave you some ideas, and tag us if you recreate any of these because we want to see them. So don't forget to subscribe, and we will do another one soon.
See you guys next time.
Thank you guys.
I was off to such a good start. Damn it. What do I
Try
follow
again.
with? To do a
You have lipstick
little
on your teeth.